Yeah, well, some people are suggesting the NFL now stands for National Felony League. It's understandable, but that's actually wrong. The San Diego Union Tribune has compiled a list of all the NFL players arrested since 2000, and what they find might surprise you. While it seems like players are constantly in trouble these days, on average, less than one player per team is arrested each year, handcuffed for something more serious than a traffic violation. Since 2003, the annualized arrest rate for NFL players is about 3.5%, while for the general population of all men aged 22 to 34, 9.9%, so only about a third of the national average. And of course, arrests are just that, arrests. A lot of the players are acquitted or have the charges dropped. The total number is also skewed by a handful of players who are real bad actors and get arrested multiple times. The NFL's problem is that it is such a high-profile product. Its players are under a microscope at all times. The Hernandez case, while horrifying, is actually not representative of the league. It just seems that way because of the incessant publicity about football.
Mike, what else have you found in the data?
Well, leaving aside the fact that they are arrested less often, there are some interesting statistics in here. For one thing, some teams have much more of a problem than others. Cincinnati, Minnesota, Denver, the most players arrested. Contrast their numbers to Houston, St. Louis, and the New York Jets, the good boys. More players from the American Conference have been in trouble than from the National Conference. And which players are most likely to get in trouble? Well, defensive players in general, but offensive players lead the list. Adjusting for the number of players per position, because a team might have 10 defensive backs and just 3 quarterbacks. Running backs most likely to be arrested. Wide receivers follow them. Overall, more defensive players end up in trouble. The best behaved offensive linemen, and as you'd expect, quarterbacks. Actually, only one center arrested since 2000.